song I wrote a while back, and I'm kind of like your crazy neighbor that built a helicopter in his garage. And when he comes out to fire it up, you go over to help him, not because you care if he kills his sorry ass, but you just don't want all the power lines in the neighborhood down. So I wrote this song, and then Rocky Dimmick, who just snuck in here, and was over there buying a beer, picked up part of it, and then Jack fixed the rest of it. And it ended up actually being not too bad. It didn't blow up. These days in an office ain't what I had planned when I started out years ago. It was only supposed to get me out of debt. Shows you how little I know. But they gave me a raise and a desk of my own. Things worked out too well somehow. Finally woke up and took a good look around. And I see what I need to do now. Get a Hawaiian shirt and some flip-flops, some old faded jeans I can cut off. In the surf and the sand with a drink in my hand, I'll be conveniently lost. Conveniently lost like a long Friday lunch. Runs right on into the night. Conveniently lost, whatever the cost, where I might find my real life. Boss ain't too bad and he leaves me alone. He knows that the work's getting done. I make him look good to the folks further up who pretend that they make it all right. Maybe they do in their own different way, while I make the paperwork flow. But it's getting damn close to that one of these days. Get up and go. I'll get a Hawaiian shirt and some flip-flops, some old faded jeans I can cut off. In the surf and the sand with a drink in my hand, I'll be conveniently lost. Conveniently lost, and I won't tell the ex. It's finally my time to take off. She'll have to adjust and I get my checks, 'cause I'll be conveniently lost. She'll have to adjust and I get my checks, 'cause I'll be conveniently lost.
Yeah.
I'll share the stage with two guys that I think write some of those memorable songs, and are wonderful artists and probably the best guitar players. Between Jack and Rocky, most of my stuff was, huh? Yeah, Jack's okay too, yeah. I taught him everything I know. It took about 30 seconds. Between Jack and Rocky, most of my stuff would still be, all three chords and the words I can't really spell. Do that rock and roll? Okay, what key are we in here? Well, we're doing it. What is it?
I don't care. I'll
I want to know what key it's in. I told you I know all 3 chords and I can spell most of the fucking words. How long you worked with me, man? This is kind of a gospel-y thing. We were talking the other night about an artist whose name we'll go unmentioned who came on strong and went on to great disappointment. Who really could use this song? My name is Peter. A rock is what my Lord said I would be. When he was crucified, I ran to hide. I was among the first to flee. I spent days and nights alone in shame and pain and fear. Wine brought me no comfort there among my bitter tears. It only drowned the sound of hope my spirit couldn't hear. Come sunrise Sunday morning, that rock is gonna roll. I saw the soldier who carried out the order of the day. When it all was done, he pierced his side in that one final fatal way. I watched that running as he saw the life's blood shed. His job was finished now, the prisoner was dead. By his eyes I knew he heard that same voice in his head. Come sunrise Sunday morning, that rock is gonna roll. The light of life will walk out of that tomb all on his own. Death will be no more, and earthly fear will lose its hold. Come sunrise Sunday morning, that rock is gonna roll. Years. Now every child of God knows town stood still. That Friday afternoon when he freely lay his life down on that hill. Back then I didn't know just how the story would unfold. I could only see the way the world grew dark and cold. Later I would learn the truth and help you have it told. Come sunrise Sunday morning, that rock is gonna roll. The light of life will walk out of that tomb all on his own. Death will be no more, and earthly fear will lose its hold. Come sunrise Sunday morning, that rock is gonna roll. Come sunrise Sunday morning, that rock is gonna roll. Thank you, Slim. Don't forget to tip Jonathan. Unless he's already tipped, and then just straighten him up and relight his cigar, he won't even know. Only smart people can play the right notes. And Lizard was smart. Jack and I the other night were out in the car, and we saw this smart car. And we both agreed that if it happened to have an impact with a moped, they'd be the smartest dead people. This is an old song of mine that was sitting on tape somewhere. So my teenage son heard it and said, "Damn, Dad, that's a good song." about 30 years old. You ought to do that, so we'll do it. Woke up somewhere strange again this morning, with someone I'd never met before. Thought I heard her stir as I was leaving. I said my goodbyes outside the door. Lit a smoke and drove back to the city, wondering how they'd ever get this way. I looked into a soul that showed no pity, for the hollow, hungry sound that my heart played. Lord, send me someone I can love in the morning, someone who can lead me to the light. Lord, send me someone who can love and do more than just try to get me through the night. If I could count the times that I've been through this, or remember all the faces in my sleep, then I just might see what it is I've missed. Let this old high life pull me so deep. Yes, I've waited for change to find me. Guess right now I'm doing just the same, waiting for some lightning bolt to blind me, knowing I've got no one else to blame. Lord, send me someone I can love in the morning, someone who can lead me to the light. Lord, send me someone who can love and do more than just try to get me through the night. Woke up somewhere strange